Welcome to Crawl or No Crawl. This is Carolyn Holzman. Today is June 2nd, day number 637 of the Indexation Research Project. And like I mentioned yesterday, there's just a lot to catch up on that's been going on in Search Console and server logs. Confessions of an SEO is back. The latest episode, Pennywise, Pound Foolish, launched earlier this morning. Now, I'm going to put this in the description, but you should watch Wednesday's short video about the Google Inspection Tool crawler agents. They are new. And before I share the latest news here on the indexation tests, I want to address an issue this week in Search Console where there was a delay noted under the Performance tab. It would say last updated, and it was a ridiculous number of hours, like 68 hours delay on pushing the data into Search Console, and that is unusual. I also noted that thanks to a lot of people seeing that, I started poking around in there and noticed that all the performance updates also run at the same time. So no one was singled out. This was not anything having to do with your particular site or your whatever you're thinking was all you. It is... No one was singled out. So every single site had a delay in delivering that data into the Search Console. Now, with that delay, there comes a rush when they start pushing out the data. And suddenly, yesterday, we had a high day of volatility. If you didn't notice it, there it was. This is the desktop version and the mobile version. Mobile usually has a higher degree of volatility. But I think you have to remember, volatility only means movement. It's not always downward. And it's kind of like catching up so you can understand why you saw what you did. And here's something that makes me think they are working in Search Console. And I suspect what we're seeing is maybe some more work that they're doing in the mobile first indexing, moving sites, switching sites that were desktop, turning them into mobile, primary crawler mobile sites. So this is possibly why we're seeing what we're seeing. And so next time you're in Search Console, go ahead and look at all of your sites, because if they have, when you first pull up that site, you're going to see this blue card. And so I'm just really curious if more people are seeing these pop up. Also, check out yesterday's video. I'll put the link in the description because I go in depth more about this mobile first indexing, because that can create movement. And Google is basing their ranking primarily on the mobile version of your site. So again, watch yesterday's video if you have a few minutes to invest in understanding what this may mean to your site and to your rankings. So now let's go to the real news. All right, if you see here, we've got like 3 days, and literally the next day that it's published, we see indexation. I should say serving. So Google is back to crawling, indexing, and serving within 24 hours or less right now on desktop sites. I suspect since December 5th, desktop sites were the problem. And desktop sites are what get switched to mobile. They're not switching mobile back to desktop. They're switching desktop to mobile primary crawlers. So if you're getting a lot quicker indexing right now, Google did not just discover that you're a subject matter on your topic. It is easier at this moment to get your content through the system. So it's not your imagination, and it's not only you. Now, again, I have a possible explanation, not proof, but this may be evidence that this new Google inspection tool set of bots, what their purpose is, they're freeing up the regular bots to crawl what's on their own lists and schedules. Kind of like how Bing works with Index Now. Anyway, I'm sure they're testing it out in the meantime. So that's it for today. Check out the newest episode on Confessions of an SEO. New episodes come out Friday mornings at 8 a.m. And Confessions is everywhere you can find podcasts. See you tomorrow.